The Habibi gang. Running up the chat, make the place go bang.
What's up, YouTube?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa is what it is. Ooh. Sorry about that. How are you all doing? Hope you are good. We are excited to be back with the third episode of this quickly escalating show.
Yes.
God.
Yep.
Second episode, and we were like, before we proceed, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone from both of us who jumped in early.
Yes.
We are just starting. We are still figuring things out. As you would have seen in the the first two videos we posted here, the format is changing. We're trying to figure out and find a best way to present it for us, to make it easy-ish for us, but also enjoyable for you all to watch.
Yes.
And a quick comment on this before we proceed is, if you had tried to see the first two episodes and your remarks were that it's highly and heavily edited, you are 100% correct.
Yes.
The problem is, it's not our choice. We posted it, in fact, edited already and chopped some places, especially when there is music, because that's the most painful part. But YouTube still blocked it globally.
Yep.
And bro, it takes a long time.
So like he said, we're still trying to figure it out. So maybe, let's say, fifth time is a charm, if not the third. So hopefully we'll get there. And if you are new to the channel, we also do music reactions, which is Batusha Nunna.
That's our main channel.
That's our main channel. And from that channel, we have started this new channel, which is mainly longer format videos. But if you are interested in music, go check out our other channel here, where it will show
it's
right here.
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 Move around. It's here. Here somewhere. So yes, that's it. Let's not talk any further. If you don't know us, I should keep. Yeah, actually speaking, go ahead and take a look at if you have complained already. Please do us and y'all a favor and go ahead and read the first frame. There's a warning left for that specific reason. Okay. Now that you're here, before we proceed, I'm joking. But like and subscribe. What's the name of the episode? So this is episode 3.
Greetings to all of you.
D-Links.
I am...
All right, let's start with the tip line reports.
Yes, sir. Up to this point, we've received 3,029 responses about the murders via telephone and email. Most of these have been curious citizens and prank calls, but there are 14 people who claim to either know Kira or who have seen him. All 14 accounts were followed up on and carefully documented. However, nobody could provide any information that wasn't already publicly available. And lastly, this week there were an additional 21 people who called in claiming to be Kira. We didn't want to rule anything out, so we followed standard procedure and created files for all 21 of them.
All right, on to the victim reports.
Yes, sir. Upon
He
further
sat down or he
investigation,
collapsed?
we have confirmed that information of the heart attack victims was in fact publicly available in Japan immediately prior to their deaths. Also, concerning L's request that we investigate the time of death for each victim, we found that all of them occurred between the hours of 4 p.m. and 2 a.m. on weekdays, local time, with 68% of them occurring between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. Weekends and holidays appear to be the exception to this rule, as the times of death vary much more widely than during the week.
That information
Smart.
is extremely relevant for us. It suggests that given the times of death, our suspect could very well be a student. Based on the fact that Kira's only killing criminals, I think it's safe to assume that he's driven by a very idealistic notion of justice. It's highly possible he may even aspire to be some sort of godlike figure. We're dealing with an individual who has a very childish concept of right and wrong. Of course, this is mere speculation at this point, but still I recommend you re-examine any assumptions you've made as to whether or not our suspect could be a student. We must consider every possibility. I believe that is the shortest route to finding and arresting Kira. Please continue with your report.
Oh, right. Does anyone else have something they'd like to add?
Yes, sir.
What is it, Matsuda?
Well, I'm not saying this to support Kira or to condone the murders, but in the last few days throughout the world, but especially here in Japan, we've observed a dramatic decrease in the number of violent crimes committed.
Nice.
Well, I suppose it makes sense. We've suspected something like that would happen. Anything else?
No.
Well, that about sums up our report for today. Elle?
Thank you, everyone. I feel we're one step closer to finding Kira. Before I go, I'm afraid I have one additional request to make. This is directed to the teams investigating the victims, TV news, and internet. I would like you to go back and take a closer look at the exact way in which the victims' identities were made public. Be as thorough as possible.
In particular, I want to know if photos of the victims were made available to the public in Japan.
I'll leave it to you.
Oh, that's smart.
Chief! You look like you could use one of these. Sleeping much?
Ah, thank you. That'll do the trick. I feel all these late nights are starting to take their toll.
About what I said earlier at our meeting. Well, now that I think about it, I'm sure everyone already knew that. I wanted to apologize.
What on earth are you talking about? Nobody said it would be easy to speak the truth, but it has to be done, especially when it's something that isn't easy to say.
Huh?
Having said that, if you'd gone on to say that we should commend Kira for doing such a great job of reducing violent crime, then yes, I might have had a little problem with that.
Oh no, no I wouldn't. That would never happen.
I'm just kidding.
I knew
Oh
I
my
could
god,
count
that
on you,
startled
Light.
me.
Hey, so do you think you're ready to try a few on your own now?
Huh? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, sounds like Dad's home.
Welcome home, dear.
Thank you.
We haven't seen Dad in the
home
first
really
two
early
episodes.
today.
Hey, why don't you at least try the last problem by yourself?
I will, but maybe after dinner.
Yeah, right.
Helping your sister with her homework, you sure are relaxed.
Of course. If the police try to come after me, I'm pretty confident I've got something that'll give me the advantage.
That's a good
Hey, glad you could join us for dinner. You hungry, Dad?
excuse.
Oh.
Holy this show, bro, and this fucking frame that I paused on.
Oh, shit.
Looks like I have two olives in. This show is like filled with twists and turns. I did not see this coming.
No, even I did see it coming.
And I usually can pick up on like I can see. No, absolutely, I'm completely dumbfounded. I did not expect this.
No. And I had said it, like, we did not see the dad in the first two episodes, and all of a sudden now we see the dad. Oh my God.
Wow, bro, that's some intelligent writing.
Yep.
Damn. So it's multifaceted following of justice. This one wants to achieve justice in their own way. This one wants to achieve justice in their understanding. And this one has a childish definition of justice. Yet all of them are just different faces of humans. And this bro here is just watching how humans are, like he's having some sort of an ant kingdom, watching and seeing how they're behaving, watching them from there.
Yeah, true.
And he is achieving his own goal of absolute boredom.
Exactly. But I like the fact, like you said, both are justice. But
what is justice?
Let's not get into that.
No, but that is the question. And if you know the answer, by the way, go check out, I think we've done a reaction to Bandmade. I think it's called What is Justice? So that you will find it on our original channel. The link will be right here. I think that it's called What is Justice, right? I think so.
I'm not sure, honey. I don't remember the names.
So, Light, tell me, how are your studies going?
Everything's okay, I guess.
Whatever. He's at the top of his class. My big brother's a genius.
That's my son. We're all proud of you, Light.
Is everything okay, Dad? You look tired.
Yeah, I'm not able to say too much about it, but this case I'm working on now is really tough.
I see. Well, Daddy's a policeman. And that must be the reason why you're so confident.
That's right.
Damn.
It's easy for me to hack into Dad's computer. We're on a home network, so I can copy the files I need without leaving a trace. This way I can keep track of their investigation. Here we go.
What is this? Windows 95?
Well, isn't that interesting? Looks like the police are already beginning to suspect a student.
I guess that means you're in trouble.
Ew. Hate that sound.
Cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. That sound right to you, Ryuk?
So what's your point?
In other words, if I write heart attack as the cause of death, then I should be able to write down all the details, including time of death afterwards, shouldn't I? Looks like I'll be able to provide you with more entertainment now.
Inmate 148, what's wrong? Snap out of it!
So what did he do? What did he do with the
He's going
time?
to be able to write the cause of death after all. That's all. Like,
No, did he put the time of death? Oh, because you can choose also.
but you have to write it within, I think, what, 4 minutes?
No,
was-
that is if you don't put anything, then he will die within the 40 seconds.
You need to stop talking to me because I'm focused here.
I was just
Stop.
telling you to fix the mic, and I should have
I
just said it
know,
on the
but I was
phone. Damn it.
listening to you. I missed that part.
You have to write the cause of death within 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yes, but if you don't write the cause of death within 40 seconds, they will die of a heart attack
By default.
by default. But you have to write, but the window to write the cause of death is 6 minutes
And 40 seconds.
and 40 seconds. So if you don't write it within 6 minutes and 40 seconds, they'll die of a heart attack within 40 seconds.
Talking to me like I'm Ryuk.
No,
Why confusing me now?
because it's the time span to write the cause of death is 6 minutes is longer than 40 seconds. So they're
Stop,
anyway
you're confusing me.
writing
Stop, you're confusing me. You're standing.
It will happen.
Wait. Oh, this. I hate this fucking sound.
If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay,
That
okay.
sound right to you, Ryuk?
That's what I said.
Yes, I
So
understand
what's your
now.
point?
In other words, if I write heart attack as the cause of death, then I should be able to write down all the details, including time of death afterwards, shouldn't
That's what I said.
Looks
The
like I'll be able
details
to
of the
provide you
death.
with more entertainment.
Inmate 1...
I don't believe. What? I don't believe this. Another 23 victims yesterday? Are these confirmed?
Yes.
The day before, there were another 23 victims. He's killing one off every hour on the hour.
Considering that this new pattern has been going on for 2 weekdays,
It does punch some holes in the theory that our suspect is a student. Maybe not. Anybody can skip 2 days of school.
You're missing the point. It does appear less likely now that Kira's a student. But that's not the message he's sending by doing this. Ask yourselves, why every hour? And why are all these victims in prisons where they are sure to be discovered immediately? Why not other criminals like before? I believe Kira is telling us that not only can he kill from a distance, but he can also determine the time of death.
But something's not right. As soon as we began to suspect that Kira might be a student, the pacing of the
Kira.
killings changed, as if to contradict that theory. Coincidence? No. Too convenient. This can only mean that Kira has access to police information. It's obvious now.
It's all
This is a
logical what he's
direct
doing.
challenge to me.
I'd say L is probably starting to sweat a little by now. What'll really make his job difficult is that I've deliberately left about 50 criminals alive for times like this.
Oh?
If L's as good as they say, by now he should be starting to suspect someone with connections to the police.
So Kira has found a way to obtain information from the task force headquarters. This is one fact that cannot be ignored. But what does he get out of all this? What is he hoping to achieve in the end?
There's one thing I don't get. Showing them you have connections to the police makes it easier for them to find you than when they just suspected you were a student.
Well, my real agenda is to get close to L so I can eliminate him.
How are you gonna do that?
You still don't understand human beings. In this world, there are very few people who actually trust each other. And it's no different for the police, you know. What's especially important is that L and the investigators don't trust each other at all.
Wow.
Think about it. Could you trust someone whose name and face you don't even know? When L discovers that I'm somehow getting confidential information, he'll be obligated to start investigating the police to find the source of the leak. When that happens, it'll only be a matter of time before the police start resenting L. On the surface, it will appear that L and the investigation team are working together to try to catch me. But in reality, L will investigate the police, and they will be investigating L. I'm not the one who's going...
Is so smart. This is so wicked.
Wicked, yes. Wicked is the right word.
This is psychologically smart. He's playing with their minds.
The hunter becomes the hunted, right?
Yeah. Now they're pitting both of them together, the police and L. My God.
Or maybe it's Ryuk who actually knows that this is gonna happen anyways. And he's just enjoying the fact that he makes them think that this is the creation of their minds.
No, but I don't think he knows what's happening.
Well, he's a different entity, right? He's a different deity, different kind of a superior. So maybe
He's just watching from what we can see.
could be.
Watching.
He's maybe watching, or maybe he actually knows, but he's pretending that I didn't know. But he's doing it for fun. Like when you have pets and stuff like that. Like, I know if I put the meat here and I say don't, it will not happen. But if I look away, it will be eaten.
It will happen, yeah.
I know, but I
from
can pretend that I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So with the questions that he's asking, he's making his mind
It's like
move.
rhetorical questions almost, or
yeah.
trying to see, okay, let me poke both of them and see what's going to happen. But I can only talk to you, to light. And notice, by the way, they're pitting both parts against each other, and one of them is seeking justice and also trying to figure out, and the other, and both of them have L start their names. One is light and one is L.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
When to find out, I can let the police do that for me. And when they do, that's when I'll eliminate him.
The note shall become the property of the human world once it touches the ground. What? Arrive in the human... Oh, okay. Once it touches the human ground. Okay, there's translation. All right. God of death.
What's this about?
What did it say?
The note.
No, not this.
The owner of the note can recognize the image.
Not this. No, not this. We read. I'm talking about this.
Oh, this one.
Serial Murder Special Investigation Unit.
What's this about?
With all due respect, Chief, we're resigning. We demand that you assign us to a different case. Otherwise, you can have our badges right here and now.
Why? You're good cops.
Isn't it clear? It's because we value our lives, sir.
If what Elle says is true, Kira has some ESP-like power that somehow allows him to kill people indirectly, from anywhere.
Well, if I were Kira, sir, I'd probably want to try and get rid of the people who are trying to catch me.
Let's face it, he knows he'll be sentenced to death if he's caught.
We all sat here and watched when Elle decided to pull that media stunt and challenged Kira to kill him. Well, it was all very impressive at the time. But then again, Elle never had to show his face or reveal his name, for that matter. I'm sure you recall Elle's last request. He asked that we take a closer look at how these victims' identities were made public, and specifically to determine whether photos of the victims were available to the public prior to their deaths. Well, it turns out he was right. Every single one of those victims' names and photos were broadcast to the Japanese public, and then they died. Unlike someone we know, we're out there investigating this case wearing police IDs with our names and photos on them. Anybody with a computer can find out who we are. We don't hide our faces, we're out in the open.
Sir, the truth is we could be killed by Kira at any time.
For these reasons, we refuse to continue working this case. Excuse us, Chief.
Hey, stop! All of you! Hold it right there!
No, Chief, sorry.
Is it on the floor?
In order to solve this problem, we
His
must
computer.
establish the concept that x squared equals large X. Now pay attention because this is important. Before we tackle more complex quadratic equations, we have to start thinking of large X's value as simply the multiple of two integers. Now, let's apply this concept to our first problem.
We brought the FBI to Japan 4 days ago. They're fully operational. As requested, they're now gathering intel on the police.
And this is the complete list?
Yes.
There are 141 people in the police force who have access to classified information regarding the investigation. I am sure that somewhere in this list of police officers and the people closest to them,
And the people closest to them.
Suspect.
Light, you got a second?
I already told you, Ryuk. You can't talk to me in public. How many times do I have to tell you?
In that case, I'll talk, you just listen. If you don't want to hear me, you can plug your ears or something. First of all, I don't have anything against you. I actually think the notebook couldn't have been picked up by a better person. I'm here because I have to stick around till the death note is finished, or I see you die, whichever comes first.
What?
But make no mistake, Light, I'm not on your side or Elle's side.
Yeah, well, I knew that much already.
You'll never hear me say anything about whether what you're doing is right or wrong. I'm not here to support you or give you my opinion, I'm just a spectator. But as your roommate, I might have a few things to say now and then.
What's this about, Ryuk? Why are you telling me all this stuff now anyway? It's really not like you.
It's just that I'm no ally of yours, or Kira's if you prefer. The only reason I'm gonna tell you this is because personally it's starting to creep me out.
Get to the point.
It's starting to creep you out?
Creep him? Creep
you out? How the fuck are you being creeped? What the fuck creeps you out?
Have you seen yourself?
Bro, a mirror should creep you out. A fucking piece of soap should creep you out. This creeps you out?
Already.
Toothpaste.
You're being followed by another human. He's watching you right now. It's really starting to get on my nerves.
Really?
I realize there's no way he can see me. But because I'm always following behind you wherever you go, I feel like I'm constantly being watched.
He doesn't like it.
I'll have to get rid of him as soon as possible. Who would be following me? Does this mean Elle is already starting to suspect the police? If he's gonna investigate the police, he'll need a lot of resources and manpower. Even if he has as many as 50 people on the case, I don't see how they could ever figure out that I'm Kira. I shouldn't look like anything other than your average high school senior. But the longer I let this person keep following me, the greater the chances they'll figure out who I really am. Above all, I need my stalker's name. Once I figure that out, I can get rid of him for good.
But he's in the shadows.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. What makes a Shinigami and a human who has a death note different? Well, there are two things. And why do Shinigami have to write the names of humans in their death notes? You got any ideas?
Of course not. Why would I know that? You know, you sure are talkative today.
It's because we are able to take human lifespans for ourselves.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean by that?
Let's say you have a human who is due to live until the age of 60, and a god of death wrote that this person would die at 40. 60 minus 40 equals 20. Now those 20 years taken from someone in the human world are added to that god of death's life. So it means that as long as we don't slack off, even if someone was to shoot us in the head, or stab us in the heart with a knife, a god of death cannot die.
Wow.
On the other hand, no matter how many names you write in your death note, your lifespan will not increase. That is the first difference between gods of death and humans who possess a death note.
Bro, this show is so smart, just as a story. It's very intelligent.
That's something about Shinigami that I haven't heard before. Pretty interesting stuff.
The second difference between us will probably be of even greater interest to you. Though this has less to do with lengthening life and more to do with cutting it short.
What do you mean cutting it short?
Shinigami can tell what a person's name is by just looking at their face. We know instantly. And do you have any idea why? Because through a Shinigami's eyes, a human's name can be seen above their head.
Wow.
Not only that, we see their lifespan as well.
Wow.
Lifespan?
That's right. I'm able to see your name and lifespan right now. If I converted that to human time, I could tell you how many years you've got left, but there's no way I'd ever tell you that. I may have a big mouth, but even I wouldn't go that far. Shinigami never have to worry that they won't be able to kill a person just because they don't know their name. And every time we do take a life, we always know exactly how many years we're going to receive. Our eyes just aren't the same, and that is the difference between you and I. However, if a Shinigami drops his death note and a human picks it up, he can grant that human the eyes of a Shinigami.
Wait,
but only if a deal is made, one that's been with us since ancient times.
And what's the deal?
The price for having a Shinigami's eyes is half of that person's remaining lifespan. That's all it is.
Oh my God, what a deal. You give me half your life, you'll get my eyes, which makes you able to see. So the power that you get.
I know, I got it. Which means if you...
No, I'm not explaining to you. I'm just talking like, oh my God.
If that means if he wants to make a deal, he's going to live till 60, but if he makes the deal, he's going to live till 30.
Half of my remaining
It's not
lifespan.
worth it.
Yeah. In other words, if you were supposed to live another 50 years...
He gave you an example almost.
If it was one more year, then 6 months.
I see. And since you've made it clear you're not on anyone's side, and won't help me out, you wouldn't just give me the names of people I wanted to kill. Basically, you're saying that I can't simply borrow your powers. I'd have to pay for them.
Yep.
That's right. It's a key part of the code that all Shinigami are bound by. I'll say this once more. Give me half your remaining lifespan, and I'll give you the Shinigami eyes.
Oh
If I agree, I'll be able to know everyone's name just by looking at them. If I had that power, the Death Note would only be easier to use.
So, what'll it be
do
like?
it.
Is it a deal?
No. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh my God.
Why would you give half your life? Even if you are lucky to live up to 100 years, half that is only 50.
What a crazy story, man.
Whoa, this is starting to creep me out. Nothing is worth that. Holy shit.
Yeah, but when you are power hungry and you're not seeing straight, you're not seeing clear, and you're feeling threatened. Because think about it, in his position, Light, right? If he's caught, he's gone to jail, he's gonna lose more than half his life. Might as well use the half that I have. Anyway, if you go to jail, you'll go to jail today and you'll be there forever. Right?
But
that's a life sentence.
Yes, but you don't know you're going to go to jail. Maybe you are
But
smart
that's
enough.
the thing. He is being cornered. You are in fear. Now there is somebody who is, first of all, he is being paranoid because he's like, what if L catches me, right? He's on to me. And at the same time, there is somebody outside who's following me so that I'm being watched by somebody who I cannot see nor can tell his name. But if I have your eyes, the Shinigami eyes, then I will be able to look at that guy and instantly kill him pretty much.
But you know what? This is exactly what you said earlier. Maybe it's Ryuk.
That he's keeping in...
That he is nudging him in the direction that he wants to take him.
Yeah, because he's bored. He's literally playing with his prey. like a pit bull, just playing with the prey. Like, fucking kill it, get it over with. No, let me play, have some fun. I'm bored because we're living forever, pretty much.
Shit, that's evil.
That's awesome. I mean, it's evil, but still, it's awesome. Hey, let's. I can't wait for the next episode now. This is getting really, really intense and extremely intelligent.
Yeah. And it's not when you watch something, it's not a boring watch. This one, because every 2 minutes, 2 minutes is a bit of an exaggeration, but every 5 minutes, we're like, whoa.
It's a lot of twists.
Exactly.
Impressive, really, really impressive.
And we're not able to see these twists coming.
Bro, very, very impressive work of art. The voice acting is top notch. I'm loving the acting. I'm loving everything about it. Like, genuinely, I'm extremely impressed by this, especially that we are not anime people. So this is opening our eyes, our human eyes, to what anime is in that sense. That it's actually like these kind of multi-layered, superb work of art.
Yep, I agree.
Listen, y'all, just another note, and it's a repetition of what we have said earlier in the beginning of this video. If this is getting chopped, and 100% it will be, it is not our fault, man. We would love to absolutely give. In fact, the full unedited version is already on Patreon, and it's free of charge. So we are not trying to hold back on this aspect. It is completely free of charge. We have set up the Patreon page, and there will be there is a paid tier, but for now it is empty, so do not pay yet. We have nothing to offer as of now. We are just doing some sort of a soft launch now, trying to test the waters and see how it works. The idea is going forward, there will be exclusive content which will be behind the paywall, obviously, as you understand how Patreon works. And it's a way to support us and support the channel, support what we're doing here, because as you understand, there is no payment in here.
Yep.
Subscribe, please. Like, comment, share with your family, especially those who are afraid of anime. Let them know. And don't forget to check out the other channels.
Why family? Share with your friends also, not just family. Share with everyone.
Okay, don't share with the family. Share it with the friends only. Much love, yours, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you next time.
The Habibi gang, running up the chat, make the place go bang. No ghosting round, we turning up loud. One big fam, yeah, we make you proud. The Habibi gang, we vibe so sweet like a mango stand.